Hello again and welcome back to another one. And today we have one that shocked hip-hop fans around the world on social media when a report on the biggest rappers on Spotify hit the web that showed Eminem become the #1 hip-hop act on the platform based on monthly listeners. And not everyone is taking this well at the moment. For some, a meltdown ensued shortly after, some are scrambling to come up with excuses, while many others are left dumbfounded, and we'll get to more on this in a bit. Today we also have more from Masta, a rapper who had huge influence on Eminem, and he recently sat with Talib Kweli in an interview on Uproxx, and when he was asked about influencing Eminem's rap style, he responded, "It's an absolute honor. To me, I don't hear myself in him, because the stuff he was doing, he was on another stratosphere with the wordplay. And you know, people say they hear similarities. I'm like, man, I was not rhyming like that. That's another level. I was rhyming, but I wasn't rhyming like that." So the respect goes both ways. The first time I met him, he told me that when Slaughterhouse came out, he was broke. He was hanging out with his boys D12, and they were just driving around in Detroit playing the yellow tape, the Slaughterhouse joint, and I was like, wow. I would have never thought that. I would have never in a million years thought that. So it was an honor, definitely an honor. So when you hear takes like this from hip-hop veterans, it boggles the mind that some are convinced Eminem is only considered great because he's white. And moving on to the next point, when this hit the web, Eminem has surpassed Drake and is now the rapper with the most monthly listeners on Spotify. Here's the definition of longevity. And suddenly the Shook Ones beat started playing in the background, which made sense seeing how many rap fans reacted. One user goes, "It's 2023, how the F damn?" They kept going. How did we as a society let this happen? And for some, this is the start to their villain origin story. My claim to hip-hop fame will be me being a stern Eminem hater. Boy, they couldn't believe it. Who's listening to Eminem still? For real? Laughing emojis. And some are seeking clarity right now. Who in the world is streaming him this much? No hate to M, because he's one of the greatest lyricists, but he has no consistent smackers in my opinion. Lil Bro answered his own question at the end with, quote, "in my opinion." And when a user brought this up, "never actually heard someone listen to M in 5+ years," a user expands under, "it wouldn't matter even if you did," laughing my bum off. When are y'all gonna get it that the world is much bigger than your small bubble, and it doesn't revolve around you or anyone you choose to surround yourself with, and it sure as hell doesn't revolve around your playlists.
Be cooked with love.
Harshly.
And based on the recent drama due to Melly Mel's take on why Eminem is considered great, a user expands, "This one for Melly Mel and all the big Eminem haters out there. Y'all keep hating so we can keep growing," laughing emoji. And now they are scrambling to come up with excuses in reaction to this. This is fraudulent. Spotify is using their new algorithm to push Mockingbird. But little did this user know that Batman has been waiting for a test. A user expands, "My time has come," laughing emoji. Top 10 rappers with the largest Spotify playlist reach, and as you can see, if anything, this makes Eminem's rise to #1 even more impressive.
Be cooked with love.
And upon seeing the mental gymnastics on social media right now, the user expands, "Even when Eminem does something as legendary as surpassing Drake as the most listened to rapper in the world, 27 years into his career, people will do whatever they can to discredit him and bring him down, even if it means ignoring simple facts and stats that prove them wrong." And I found something interesting on Reddit, as when a user reacted to this with, "dominated the physical, digital and streaming eras, goat emoji," a user popped up under with this, "As much as I love M, he arguably didn't dominate the streaming era. Drake, Post Malone and Kendrick, to name a few, captured the past decade."
You sure about that?
However, as M said himself, "I've seen them come and go, I've seen the hugest debuts. Artists have come and gone, but M stays on top, goat emoji." And though this comes from a good place, let's take a closer look at the data. Eminem is by far the most viewed rapper on YouTube, and on Spotify, he's the second most streamed rapper on the platform. And in the 2010s decade, there was no such thing as a few rappers who captured the decade better than Eminem, as he was indeed the top male artist in the United States for album sales, also the top male artist for song sales, and was #3 for on-demand streams. So yes, he did dominate the last decade, the only rapper to register top 3 positions in all categories, and Recovery was also the top hip-hop album of the 2010s in the United States. And back on topic, some believe the timing is right for something. At Eminem, could you do something? You have the most Spotify listeners in the world for a rapper. Right now might be a good time to drop an album. Just saying, at Rosenberg. Share your thoughts below. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe for more, and see you on the next one.